Hey everyone. So I get a ton of requests on how to make jewelry out of the skins. If you watch me on Monday nights or on some of my videos, you may see me pull the paint off the pad and put it onto this photo paper. So I have like tons of these, probably hundreds. I went through a bunch of them last night and threw out a bunch that I didn't like. So I just wanted to show you really quick how to do it in a setting. I have these available in my Amazon shop. They're 25 mil. So if you buy the puncher that punches the 25 mil, and I'll show you how to do that, they fit pretty good. You may have to take an X-Acto knife and just take the very edge off on some of them, but other than that, they fit well. It all depends where you're buying your settings from. I do get some cute ones from Lilly D's. She's got some great stuff to pick from, and she's got copper and silver and black, and she's got some great little settings, little ovals. These like picture frame ones are adorable. And I just ordered some bracelets from her. I'll show you what they look like. And they open that way, so you can put your little thing inside. Now these aren't going to be 20, well maybe they're almost close to 25, but you can cut that to fit in there, trim it up so it fits. It's so hard to get it perfect, so keep that in mind when you're doing them. They're not going to fit perfect. Just make sure you check them before you put the glue on them. She's got some cute little ovals. If I remember, I'll put her link in the bottom. There's one that I did. It's a bookmarker. It needs to be resined. So today, all I'm going to pretty much show you is, oh here, I'll show you these two. She's got some earrings, lever backs that open in the back, so you can make some little earrings to match your necklaces. And she got these new rings in, which I thought were cute. And I think she has a necklace that matches these. Now, don't just worry about her. You can go to Hobby Lobby, and this is where I buy all my blanks from. I have so many. So I buy them in bulk. I'll buy like 10 of each when I buy them. But they also have rings, and they have these little ones here that you could make a dangle earring from. But it's fun when you start making stuff out of your skins. Michael's, I got these at Michael's, and you can put your cut your skins to fit in there as well. If you can't find the blanks and you don't want to order online, you can always buy these little charms and just glue them over top of that. You'll have the hole there, so you will have to poke that. I'm not sure how you would resin it though, but I always buy little charms to put on my granddaughter's stuff. So, but if you're desperate and you want to make a necklace or something, you could use something like this. But I like her little anchors and her little sea turtles. My mother is requesting a new sea turtle, so I went ahead and cut hers out yesterday. I have to glue it yet, and then I'll have to resin it as well. She does have these little owls that are adorable. So it's Lilly D's. I'll make sure I put the link below. But I think that's all the different ones I have. I had a cuff bracelet, but I don't know where I put that. I've got so much stuff, it's not even funny. But now here's the other thing. If you don't want to use resin, you can use the glass cabochons. And what you'll want to do is get some diamond glaze. And you'll put the glue, the diamond, make sure you wipe all the dusties off, the little fuzzies. Put your diamond glaze on there and set it on here. So that gives it a domed appearance. The resin won't dome that like that, but if you buy the glass cabochons, you can get that look. So today I just want to show you how I cut and fit and glue. I was playing around out here last night. I cut so many out already. And Alan was yelling at me because I was throwing so many away. And I'm like, there's nothing on there I like. But let me take this one for example. I always cut this edge off because I'm not going to be able to use it anyway. Alright, so then with the puncher, you have a window. So you can kind of see where you're going to punch. So I like this little spot right here. So if I go ahead, I'm going to take a little more off of that. You can kind of see what you're going to punch out. So I just get it where I want it, punch it tight. It has a little window thing, you can take it out. So I love this color because it's got the copper and the gold in it. However, I don't have a round copper, so thought I did. But I'll go ahead and place that into the bezel, just so I can show you how they fit. So I always run my fingernail along the edge. If you don't have fingernails, you can use one of your popsicle sticks to make sure it's going to fit. And I see a little tiny lip up there that's just a tiny little bit that doesn't fit tight. So I'll take my little X-Acto knife and I go against the metal, not against the bottom. You want to go against the outside frame. And I'm marking it. It's not, sometimes you'll get lucky and it'll cut it, but not all the time. So then you can take your X-Acto knife out. Well, you're gonna be a little toughy, aren't you? I have to use my fingernail. Get it back out. Such a stinker. There we go. So once you have it fitted tight, so when you take it back out, and it did cut some of it, but I have these nice little embroidery scissors. They're really sharp, and you just want to take that very tiny edge off. And you don't want it to look choppy because it will show under your resin. I mean, I'm kind of anal about jewelry making, so. So then it should fit just fine. So I'll go ahead and pop that back out. And to glue them in, I use the E6000. And I'll put a dot right in the middle. You don't want a ton, just a little dot. And I'll take a craft stick, a small one. And I'm going to go ahead and spread that around. Make sure you don't get it on the outside edge. So it doesn't have to be completely spread around in there because you can move it with the skin. So what I do is I put it in and I turn it so that I'm getting the glue everywhere. And then I decide where I want it to be, and I kind of like that off-centered like that because I'm going to add beads to this to drip, to dangle down over there. So I'm going to push that in nice and tight. Once you get it in there, You have to let this dry overnight. You can't put any resin on top of this yet because you have to clean the skin as well. If you're using silicone, you want to clean that skin. So I just take a Q-tip with some alcohol and just rub it to get all the silicone off. And you might want to do that a few times. And then let's say you wanted to use the glass cabochon, so you'd go ahead and put your diamond glaze on the glass cabochon and then place that on top of there like that, and you're done. That's all there is to it. So anything that you're going to be cutting out, try to make a pattern. I just bought a Cricut, so I'm going to try to see if I can get these to print, to cut. I'll be putting skins on there and see what I can get. I think it's going to be more work than I want it to be, trying to find a spot on the skin itself and lining up the machine, but I mostly bought it to do some vinyl work, so I thought I'd give it a try with this. But if you're just using the skins off your paintings, you could probably, if you don't have the paper on the back, put them on here and rub it on here, and that'll give you your line where you need to cut. And then just glue them in and make sure you clean them. And as far as resin goes, I wouldn't mix up more than an ounce at a time because it's going to take you a little bit longer to work that resin on here because you're going to be putting it on with a popsicle stick, and you're going to make sure you don't go over the edge. You're just going to fill it and make sure you lay them flat to dry, and they'll cure. They'll be set up overnight, so you won't have to worry about anything going over the edge after the first day. So, and then you can always probably come back in and add a little more if you want a little more dome to it, but be really careful because if it runs over this edge, you're going to have a mess. I just leave mine just a little bit. I wouldn't say they're flat with the metal. I do try to keep it up a little higher and make sure that I'm really level when I'm adding that resin. You can use ice. I have it, I think it's in my Amazon shop, where it shoots out the hardener and the resin at the same time. It's great for jewelry, but you're going to go through a ton of it. It doesn't make very much. But if you've got the stone coat, and the code's below for the stone coat art resin, you can use that as well. Just mix up an ounce at a time. So let's say you're going to do 10 pieces of jewelry. I would do 1 ounce of each. And if you have anything left over, you can stick it on something else. You'll find something that you're painting or something you're doing. If you have some silicone molds, just throw it in there to harden it so you're not just throwing it away. Make something with it with alcohol ink or something. But I think that's about it. I really can't cut all these in front of you because we'd be here all day. But I wanted to just give you the gist of how to do it. On my next video, I think I'll do one with resin so you can see how I resin these. But let's get this started and get all your bezels filled up with your skins. I mean, some of them are absolutely beautiful. I love this one. It looks like a sunset. So I'll probably put this one on a sea turtle. Oh, I was going to show you, I've got a kitty cat too. She's got lots of fun ones to order. But you could do this on a sea turtle. And that would be cute. Or you could do it on the anchor, so it's beachy. So yeah, have fun, guys. If you want, get the puncher. It saves a ton of time. I mean, you may just have to trim an edge off to get it to fit in there instead of cutting them out by hand. 'Cause sometimes when you cut them out by hand, they're just not perfect at all, and they look crappy. So I just bought the puncher. I was doing them by hand. But yeah, have fun with all these different ones. And I'll post that link below when I upload this video, so you will get to enjoy buying, and she's cheap, these settings are really cheap. And she also has chain. I buy the 18-inch. She's got, I think, 4 different sizes. I think it's 16, 18, 20, and 24. Oh my goodness. But this is how your stuff comes. It's all taped up in the bags. She's really good about shipping too. And it all comes priority mail. Like I said, when I buy in bulk. I've been making jewelry for years, so it's hard for me to just order a few things. But the chains are nice. These are the Rollo chains. Let me see if I can get that close enough so you can see it. So I buy them in the antique to match the antique ones. And then I buy the silver link, like this. And those look good with the shiny bezels. So I think that's going to be it. I don't know what else I can show you. If you think of anything else, leave a comment below. And maybe I can cover that when we do the resin. But just get started, get all your stuff cut out and get them all set. And on the next video, we will resin. And that'll be next week. So thanks for stopping by. Thanks for watching. Check out all the links below. The bezels you can also get on Amazon if you don't want to order from her. Check out Hobby Lobby for their blank slates. They say they're $3.99. Watch for them to go on sale. I got them on clearance. I think I paid like 75 cents a piece for these. That's why I bought so many. But these bracelets will be fun to do. And the rings. Wear a piece of your artwork around with you. And earrings. So, yep. Also, live auction Sunday, August 19th at 7 p.m. Paintings will be starting at $5. Buyer will be paying shipping. USA only. So join us for that. Ellen and I are going to probably bring out 20 or 25 paintings, maybe more. All depends how time rolls. So that starts at 7 Sunday night. And Monday night are live at 9. Every Monday night, 9 p.m. Eastern Time, USA. Also watch for a resin video coming up. We have so much going on. So much going on. But thanks for watching, guys. And I will see you all on the next one. Bye now.